Now, I have to warn everybody what I'm about to say is going to be extremely politically politically incorrect. Now, I want to warn everyone because what I am about to say is very politically incorrect. But my suspicions have been confirmed in an amazing way. I have been praying about this for a while, and this has been confirmed, quote, in the presence of two or three witnesses. I've talked to medical doctors just recently. I've talked to just common folk, and everybody has said that what has happened in academia, it's been a few years now, but specifically really bad these last few years. Doctors are worried about their reputation and being unpopular. Therefore, this is to quote the doctor I just talked to a few minutes ago, quote, I saw them no longer thinking, unquote. I'm glad everything that's happening is happening in politics because this woke nonsense has got to be destroyed. It's destroying our culture and it has already destroyed the truth. And I should be, well, let's see, how should I say this? Um, I speak my mind and I paid the consequences. It's no longer academic freedom. It is, as long as you say what's good, as long as you say what everybody thinks is good, I should say, then you're in the club. But if you deviate and have, say, maybe a different point of view, we're going to cancel you. I'm glad to announce that I'm right, and I have been proven to be right by men of far greater intellect and far greater character that I could ever hope or wish to have. And I got a lot of thinking to do because the Christian church is so far off of what uh, the church here in America has become an American church with all of the wokeness, all of the pansiness, all of the we need not offend anybody because that's not nice. We don't tell anybody we're going to whip their ass. We can't start off with a basic foundation and a point without somebody attributing to me what I have said numerous times. Note that it's not what I'm saying. The intellectual dishonesty in our culture frightens me. God help us. God help us. Because if the average MD has been duped and hornswoggled by the talking points of the culture, you better believe that those who are of lesser intelligence have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker, as they say. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm pacing and walking around the hotel here because I'm just so, number one, I'm happy that the Lord has confirmed that I'm absolutely right in my estimation of what has happened in the culture. It's amazing. The reason why I'm a troll is because I want to see people's first reaction because that tells me who they really are. And you know what? People want to believe the worst at first. And I'm telling you, that goes to your closest friends, your family. People are predisposed to believe the worst. And so I do things and I test people. Like, for example, I'll fill beer bottles with water and drive down the road. That's probably not very good, but I make sure they're washed out so they have zero alcohol content, because I just want to see how many people will start flapping their lips in the talking. And I've done crap like that all my life, but I will intentionally play the fool in order to point out the foolery in others. Is it right? I don't know. All I know is I have found myself, and I realize I'm extremely obnoxious. Now, is being obnoxious a character trait or a sin? I have to honestly think about that. But I've been obnoxious all my life. Ask my brothers, ask my mom. And I suppressed that part of my personality because I was made to believe that, oh, it's wrong. All obnoxiousness is wrong. But then I started reading the Old Testament and the New Testament, and my goodness, Jesus was obnoxious to fools. Now, I got to get a balance, but like I was telling Tammy, if I can harness my obnoxiousness to destroy dumb arguments, like, for example, atheism is just one of the dumbest philosophical positions you could ever adhere to. Do I play nice with them and, you know, pamper them, or did I tell them the truth? Dude, your feet are firmly planted in midair and you're stupid. In the Eastern culture, it's called shaming. Because nobody thinks here in America, I have been convinced that the only answer is to ridicule and shame people and tap and poke their emotions because they're not using their brain. So you got to sidestep the logic because they're not using it. So you can't even engage it, and you poke at their emotions. And hopefully people are smart enough and pause long enough and have self-awareness and self-reflection to think. I love the idea of a troll. I embrace my calling as a troll for Jesus. Look what Trump did. He trolled the liberals, and now we know that their foolery is complete. And I think Trump is going to be president again because he was smart enough to know the bullshit and then to make fun of the bullshit. And now the bullshit has been shown to be truly bullshit. I don't necessarily approve the word bullshit, but I need to use it in order to prick your emotions and to get y'all to think a little bit. I apologize. I am by nature very agreeable and I hate conflict. But as Walter Martin used to say, conflict for the sake of conflict is a sin. But conflict for the sake of truth, or controversy for the sake of truth, is a divine call. God bless y'all. Thank you for listening.